Greetings viewers, this is Andrew here and welcome to the Nostalgia Corner. It's a new feature I've come up with where I look through and play some older games. Today what we have for you is the logical journey of the Zoombinis. Some of you might not have heard of it, but I have a particular fondness for this game because I used to play it when I was a child. I first encountered this game when I was 11, and I've loved it ever since. And I've got my younger brother into it as well. So what I thought I'd do is have a couple of run-throughs of it, so you can see what it's like. The basic idea behind this game is, you can probably see from the bottom left. The general setting of it is. You have these creatures called Zoombinis, and their home is invaded by, well, bigger creatures called bloats who enslave them, and now they've got to escape and find a new home, and that's where you come in. You've got to guide them there. So let's get started. Let's have a new game. That's one I've been working through lately. A word of warning if you do want to find and play this yourself. Due to its age, it's not that easy to do, nor is it that easy to run. I've got this particular example running in a Windows XP virtual machine, and Bandicam capturing a window of it. So, there is a more modern version of it available. The sound isn't quite as good in my opinion. And oh yeah, and it's damn near impossible to capture video of it, which is why I'm using this version. You'll have to excuse my stuttering and stopping. It's the first time I've done one of these. I'm still getting used to it. Okay, so what you do, you form up a party of 16 Zoombinis using this here. You do that by choosing the various features of Zoombinis, like you can do that one there. The name's also randomly generated, you can't change that. And occasionally you do get some funny names. Or if you wanted to choose a Zoombini at random, you can press the dice button here. And then to spawn the Zoombini, click the green arrow. Now you can spawn 2 of each kind of Zoombini. So, if you want the Zoombini to have an identical twin, you can do that. That makes some of the levels coming up a lot easier, but it makes one in particular, which I'll be showing you later, a lot harder. So what I'm going to do is not have the twin Zoombinis, and choose random ones each time to form our party. There are 625 Zoombinis in total you've got to help through, and a party of 16 each time. So if you want to play the game through to completion, it does take time. In all the years I've been playing it, I've never actually done it myself. The best I've ever been able to manage is to get the entire population of Zoombini Isle, this is called, to the first campsite, which is sort of the first rest point in their journey. Come on. Okay, and that's our first party of 16. Let's begin. Yeah, don't know why only he's getting in the boat. Guess they just never put that in. Okay, this is the first level. It's called the Allergic Cliffs. What you've got to do is have your Zoombinis safely go across either of the 2 bridges there by, well, telling them to go across either of the 2 bridges. Now the problem here is in the name of the level, the Allergic Cliffs. If you choose the wrong one, the cliffs will sneeze you back onto this side here, and you lose a peg here, and if you lose all the pegs, obviously the bridge collapses and you can't put any more across. Now if that happens, the ones that have gotten across you can proceed with, and the ones that don't make it go back to the last rest point, in this case Zoombini Isle. So, let's get started on this level. Let's send him across here. Yes, right first time. Now, this being a sort of logic and puzzle game, there are, well, patterns and rules as to what Zoombinis are accepted across each bridge. So, if we put, say, him across here, we can say with certainty that they're not connected by their hairstyle, which might sometimes be a thing. Something else worth mentioning as well, there are 4 different difficulties for each level, and once you've got a complete party of Zoombinis all the way through to the next rest point or campsite, the difficulty level goes up. Which is why I thought I'd put, say, a party of 4 Zoombinis across the whole game, so you can see the various levels at various difficulties. Right, let's send him across here. Right, so we could be connected by legs here. Let's see, try you there. I'm doing better than I remember, particularly as I'm not using Zoombini twins anymore. Send you across there. Send you across there as well. And you, and you. Send you across there. Very rare I get a flawless victory here. You know, I'm going to send a Zoombini across the wrong path deliberately just so you can see what happens. And there you see, sneezed back. Need to get some medication for that, mate. And you across there, and you across there. You're the... Oh! Now that actually wasn't deliberate there.
How fortunate for Zoombinis that you are their guide!
Yes, it would seem so. Okay, onwards.
Strange looking bunch.
Yes, they are. Now, this level's called the Stone Cold Caves. Kind of similar to the Allergic Cliffs, except there are 4 paths to choose from. And these guys can fire you back down if you choose the wrong one. Now, something interesting about this, even though I've been playing this for, well, since I was 11 years old, I have never yet failed this level accidentally, regardless of the difficulty. The only way I've been able to fail this level is deliberately, if I repeatedly send a Zoombini along a wrong path deliberately. Anyway, let's give this a whirl. The pattern in this is harder to see usually than on the Allergic Cliffs, so let's see how these guys judge the Zoombinis.
Kinda slow, ain't ya?
Step right up.
He's got a spring for legs. Don't be judging now. I seem to be incredibly lucky today. Yes, he goes across there. Let's send you up this way.
Enjoy yourself.
Oh, believe me, I am. Okay then, let's try sending you up there.
Nice try.
Nice, no, not nice try, just lucky try, or unlucky try as the case may be.
You'll do.
Another way you can tell if you've chosen the wrong path is if they move up very slowly. See?
Away you go.
Yeah. Okay, that means we send him up the lower path instead. Yeah, and the Zoombinis like to chat to each other. Do you go up there, and do you go that way?
Not through here.
Right, do you then go up there? You do. Right.
How fortunate for Zoombinis that you are their guide.
Onward.
See you later.
And so our brave travelers continue on through this dusty wasteland until they meet Arno, the almost omnivorous, one very hungry pizza troll.
That kind of speaks for itself there.
Fleens? You're not fleens.
The Fleens are distant relatives of the Zoombinis. I believe they're cousins.
Whatever you
You
are.
meet them later on.
Make me a pizza.
Presto, you're a pizza. Okay, this level seems simple enough. You've just got to find what toppings he likes, make him the perfect pizza, and he'll let you pass. Get it wrong too many times, he starts flinging Zoombinis back. Now, there are two real ways to tackle this. You either choose toppings at random and he hope he likes them, like I did when I first started playing this, and what everyone else did when they first started playing this. Or choose each topping at a time and see which ones he takes to. Now that works pretty well on lower difficulties, but on the higher ones, if you do that you have to employ some guesswork as well. Which is not without its risks, but I'm going to go with each topping at a time because it's a safe strategy here. So, yeah, press the topping you want, and then press here, and then the Zoombini carries it to him. See what he thinks.
Something on that I don't like.
Yeah, when no one likes any topping, they go here. Right, let's see how he takes to mushrooms. Now, sometimes he can be appeased with a single topping pizza. The chances of it are entirely random. Okay, I think that's pepperoni. Let's try that.
More toppings.
Okay. Okay, now I think these are green peppers. Let's try them out.
Something must go.
Yep, going down into the pit of rejected pizzas. Olives, I think now. Let's begin.
Come on. More stuff.
Yep. Okay, so we've tried them all out now and we found the 3 toppings he likes. So let's make him the perfect pizza. What toppings he likes and everything does change on each level.
Oh, my pizza.
You like pizza a lot, don't you?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, yep, now he's on there, we can pass. Let's go, before he changes his mind and decides to eat Zoombinis as well. He doesn't actually do that. Okay.
Hold on. What's this?
This is the first campsite, or the first rest point.
Soup all ready to eat? Looks like a fine place for Zoombinis to relax. But when they're ready to move on, they'll need a group of 16 along the path.
Which is why it's often ideal to not lose any Zoombinis on the levels. Although if that does happen, you can just get in another party and then make it up. Okay, we've got 2 possible paths we can go down now. Each path leads to different levels. Let's go this way. So I can show you the benefits of not having twin Zoombinis. Remember the fleens? Well, here they are. What we've got to do here is lure these 3 off the branch. Now, they got different features like Zoombinis, and that's what we're going to use to beat them. Not literally, of course. This is a game aimed at younger people. And violence in those games would not do much good. Just trying to figure out which ones are which. if you look at them closely, on this difficulty, their features correspond to the corresponding features on Zoombinis as well. So, for example, the legs on this one, there'll be the same number of flings with that equivalent leg type. Something I've just noticed. This is the only guy with this kind of leg, and this guy here only has that kind of leg. So let's put him here and see what happens. Yes! Should be deployed the Benny Hill theme tune there. Yep, and then the Zoombinis go up to that branch. If you use up too many, they fall down, and then they're in trouble. Okay, the next two are going to be a bit trickier. So let's have a look through. Let's have a go at this guy first. Right, here, 1, 2, 3 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, no. Okay, so it's probably one of these guys. Hang on, I do have a twin here. Right, so if we say try these, because they've got, we've got 3 Zoombinis with this kind of hair, and they've got 3 there. Now, because we do actually have a twin here that I haven't noticed until just now, there's only a 50-50 chance that we'll get the one off the branch. So, let's give it a go. We are lucky today. Okay, so we've still got room to play with to get the third one off. I think this might be the only one with that eye type as well. So, let's see, any ones with one-of-a-kind eyes? Of course, it's going to be a different hair type now as well. Oh no, there is more than one with that eye type. I'm just not seeing it. Alright, so yeah, those share the same nose type, so it must be this guy. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's the luckiest I've ever been with that level. And that was with twins. Yeah, get out of here.
Splendid job!
Thank you. Let's proceed.
Yes?
Yes?
Ah, guests. I'll be right down.
Okay, with this level, you've simply got to guide Zoombinis into the corresponding hotel room. Now, this is not one I've been able to do properly on anything other than the easy difficulty, so it should be interesting next time we get here. Even now it's luck of the draw, so let's put you in there. Good. Let's try you in there as well. Okay, so it could be done by either hair or nose colour. Okay, I'm guessing by nose colour, in which case you go in there. And you go in there. Let's stick you in this one. Yep, as you make a mistake, the clock ticks down, and when it goes all the way there, rooms are shut for the night, and the Zoombinis have to go back. All the ones that didn't get a room. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's put you in there. Yeah, it looks easy enough now, but even on the next difficulty level, that changes a lot. Let's put You in there. You in there. This is another level where having twin Zoombinis is a huge advantage. And you in there. And there we go.
Just look at the time. Gotta split. See you in the morning.
You too. Right, onwards. Okay. This was one of my more favourite levels when I was little. It's called Mudball Wall. And what we got to do is fire the mud balls onto these stone sections here to fire Zoombinis up. And where they are fired are determined by this. You got the shape here and the colour. So, and then press here to fire. Let's have a look. Usually takes a few shots to establish the pattern. Okay then. Try this one. Yes. Not the most elegant transport system, but it works for Zoombinis. Okay, and fire. Okay, we know where all the shapes go now. As you can see, we only have a limited number of shots here. Come on, hurry up. Let's go to the start and try a different colour. Yes. Let's get the circle loaded. Yes. And there we go there. Fire one more up there. Okay, star loaded. Go. Oh yes. Okay, let's fire you up there. Okay, just got to crack this last one. Yay for purple. Oh, how lucky is that?
Well done!
This guy seems very happy. Let's proceed. Yeah, come on, hightail it out of here. Okay, and here is the second campsite.
Indeed. Another relaxing campsite ready and
Yes, it
waiting
is.
for Zoombinis. And they'll need their rest. The darkest, most dangerous part of the journey is yet to come.
You've turned evil all of a sudden. Anyway, he's right in one regard, particularly on anything other than the easiest difficulty. This next stage is the toughest by far, so let's move on.
Throughout these gloomy mountains, strange carvings left by ancient peoples are everywhere.
Ooh. Let's go in. Right, so it looks like we've got to set the Zoombinis on this stone path here according to the pattern on the wall. So, purple noses first. Yes. Very difficult to fail on this difficulty level. Ah, that was a Windows 8 app alert. One thing I couldn't silence for this video. Okay, so yellow nose is next. Okay. Yep, and when you fail, you lose a peg from there. A lot like the allergic cliffs. I am an idiot sometimes, I really am. Missed this one. Okay, right, blue nose is next. Yes. Blue nose. Blue nose, okay, red one's next. Yes. Set you on there. You on there.
How
There we go.
fortunate for Zoombinis that you are their
Whoa,
guide.
that thing was alive? Why didn't it just step on me and be done?
Use the crystal filters to change the Zoombinis' reflection. It will give them crystal slamming protection.
And that's the best kind of protection. Okay, here we are. Simple enough here, we just, as it said, just got to match up the reflection on this thing here. On this difficulty, that just means we've got to find the corresponding reflection thing here, and I can already see which one it is. If we put you on the minecart there, and that there, and pull the pretty lever, it matches. So when it matches, it pulls up and lets them pass. If it doesn't, it's slightly evil, it retracts down, and the Zoombini slams into it and falls down there. Okay, reset for the next one. Okay. Come on. How fast you get through this does often depend on how perceptive you're feeling at the moment, and for me it's not that much. Is it you? No. Yes, it's you! Okay, on the minecart with you. Come on, which one is it? Ah, it's you. Okay, on the trolley with you. Okay, and reset. Zoombinis do like to chat, and I'm not going fast enough. Okay, you're next. And reset. Come on, give me a sign. Yes, it's you. Okay, onward. Shut up, Windows 8. Need to find out how to shut those off when I'm doing videos. Anyway, onwards. Yes, it is you. Okay. Onward you go. Okay, next one. I can already see which one it is. It's you! Yes. Onward. Okay. Yes, it's you. One with a bow tie for legs. Well, it's a propeller, really. Looks more like a bow tie from here, though, doesn't it? Yes, it's you. That's you. Okay, straight away I can see you're next. You. Yes. Okay, and you. Yeah, having twins on this particular level doesn't really count for much. Doesn't make it any harder or any easier. You can see why they only want a party of 16 each time. If you put many more than that, you won't be able to jump over the gap. Okay, and you.
You got them all through. Good for you.
Indeed. Onwards.
Search first for traps. So easy to miss. To get Zoombinis across Bubble Wonder Abyss.
Yay. This is another level that becomes a lot more difficult on any other than easy difficulty. Okay, so you can probably see there are two possible paths Zoombinis can take here, and there are various traps and stuff that you got to avoid. I mean, for example, on this path you go up there, along there, down there, and if you don't have sort of smoothish hair, you go straight into there, you get sucked down, and then you're gone. Now these ones here are switches, so every time any Zoombini passes over them, it switches over to the other position. Right, so I think we're going to start by sending all the smooth hairs over, because, well, they're easy to do on this path. Something else you got to look out for, not necessarily here, but on other levels and pathways. If you send too many Zoombinis too quickly, they're going to crash into each other, and if that happens, they both go down, whether they walk into these swirly squares of death or not. But on this particular path, it doesn't matter. So let's send you that way. Let's wait for all those guys to go across. God, couldn't you use a fan to make them go faster or something? Okay then, now to figure out the other pathway. Right, so ones with springs for legs get sent down that way, and ones with normal feet get sent down that way. So if we send feet, then springs alternately, we should be fine. Let's get a spring ready. Okay, safe to send now. Yeah, see, the switch is turning over. Okay, spring ready. And fire. Feet ready. Okay, this is our last spring. But we still got people with feet, so we use the other leg types to substitute with. Yeah, sometimes the sound fades out a bit. That's not my fault. It is quite an old game. 96, I think it first came out, and the improved version I mentioned earlier came out in 2001, and believe it or not, does run on Windows 8.1 with no tricks or trickery required. Okay, you're across. Right, last foot guy. Now, it doesn't matter which order we send these guys in. Impulsnai. See, randomly generated weirdness. Come on, along you go. You think he could at least fly over himself?
You've done quite well.
Okay, onward. And this is their new home.
Is this it? Could this be the place they've been seeking? A place of hope and prosperity? Zombini Town!
Yep, population goes up as each Zombini crosses the sign, I think.
Yes, thanks to you, the Zoombinis have found the perfect spot to build a new community with better
Much bigger as
homes
well.
and recreation facilities. But many more Zoombinis are needed to build Zombiniton. So hurry back to Zoombini Isle and bring the others home.
We will. Let's have a look at these. Yep, you see, these are, well, they're basically monuments honouring various parties of Zoombinis, and they're dated as well. Did not lag in Lion's Lair, solved the mysteries, oh, the secrets of the mirror machine, I can't read today, and flew above Bubble Under Abyss. They didn't fly, they were carried in bubbles, when travelling was not so easy. That's their idea of the lowest difficulty, not so easy. Okay then. Can we look at this one? Yes. Flushed the finicky fiends. Well, I lured a horde of angry beads on. In Did He Mention Hotel and Had Pleasant Dreams. Catapulted cleanly off the mud wall. Not sure if you can be catapulted cleanly when mud is involved, period. Let's have a look at this one. Amble past allergic cliffs, by luck. Cruised on by Stone Cold Caves and appeased Arno, the almost omnivorous. Yes, yes we did. Okay, that's the first party put over. I think we'll do some of the other parties in another video, because this one's getting quite long. It's nearly 40 minutes long. As I said, this game isn't widely available to buy. If I can find a place that does it, I'll link it in the description. And if there are any other games you want me to feature on the Nostalgia Corner or anywhere else, leave a comment below. So thank you for watching, everybody, and goodbye.